damn classy. Bougie, ratchet, classy. Why ask me? Up and down.
Hello everyone, Kelly Storm Doll here, and today we're jumping into the world of Victorian hacks. This is from Boss Fight Studios, and this is Stethno, the Fallen Necromancer. Yes. So these are the others in her wave: Knight of Accord, Queen Solon, Fairy Warrior, and then Stethno, which is who we have today. I love me a fierce diva. Y'all know me, so I did pick her up. Now let's check a little bit of her backstory. I love a prologue. Let's see what we purchased. So it says historical documentation. The source of many of the woes that this timeline suffers, Stethnos plans to destroy the Greek Pantheon backfire vibe. Now substantaneously depowered with her ability to turn unwilling victims into Gorgons gone. Her army again, y'all, she crazy, y'all. Look at her eyes. She has gone crazy, y'all. But let's see what else it says. It says temporal log. So this is what someone noticed about her. So it says our investigations into the triggering event that caused the time fractures indicate that Stethnos powers temporarily fail at the same instant that Perseus decapitated Medusa, a major change to the state of one effort to the others. Medusa's defeat seems to have weakened her sister. If we find clues to Ethriel's whereabouts, we could obtain confirmation and maybe able to defeat the sisters once and for all. This is from Victoria Hacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get her unpackaging, and we're going to see what she bringing to this party, honey. Look at that mouth. Ciao. So I love that even with these figures, we do get stands. And all her accessories, she looks so cute. I'm just going to call her Necromancer. That's a little bit easier for my tongue. Necromancer. So she looks good, guys. Like, I'm so happy to have gotten her. I love wicked wisdom, and glam gets wicked tonight. Yes! And you know, I can't wait to get her out. So let's get her out and let's see what's going on. Alright, so she does come with extra weapons. She comes with this cryptic old school dagger, which has the head of some type of serpent, and it looks like it's one of those squiggly knives that they said they like to pierce in. It can actually get in between the bone and the cracks. So that's what the Necromancer has as her first weapon. It looks like the head of a cobra was broken off. So this looks like this is an old school piece that she actually has to conjure up more than just a bite. It looks like it's wicked wisdom. But I love the paint apps, and it looks good. Everything looks nice. She also comes with these spare hands, and these are more of her necromancing hands. So when she's conjuring up, the spirits of the night, spirits of the night cover us, she can flip her hands back and forth real fast and conjure up spells and hoodoo. Now this sculpt is very detailed. It's a head wrap. And this is when the Necromancer is going out in public, because under this head wrap is a bit of lies, honey. It's not dreadlocks. It's not a bad weave job. It's snakes. But when she has to go out within the public, she blends into the walls using this disguise. People just think she's an old maiden getting groceries. It's no maiden. That's Nisno, the necromancy. Right, and here she is. This is her in her fighting form. When you get her riled up, she said, "Don't mess with me, mister." Yeah, she is definitely not playing. Look at that mouth. Her mouth is as wide as this snake's mouth that's next to her. Wow. She comes with a lot of points of articulation. One thing about these figures, they go into the deeper details. Her toes are all detailed. Wow. Look at the detail in her clothing. It's tattered, it's torn, it's worn. Wow. Oh, they even went as far to give her underwear. I'll be honest, most figures of this size don't do that. And they even gave her a top that's a completely separate piece. I'm really not used to seeing these details in these smaller figures, but this is nice. So her outfit is a complete separate piece, and it looks like this snake that's going around her head, which is highly detailed, and you can even feel the ridges of it. That's a separate piece as well. And her hair, the bed of lies, the bed of snakes, all of that is a separate piece. Even her headband, that's amazing. Guys, they went in for the deeper details with her. Now let's go into her height and her articulation, because looking at this face sculpt, the paint apps are good. She was worth it. She is just under 4 inches. So that's what I mean. This is a lot of detail for such a small figure. And as far as her articulation goes, even with her secondary snake behind her head, she has great range of neck motion. Don't mess with me, mister! That's what she looks like she wants to yell. So her and her pet. She has shoulder articulation. She has a single bend at the elbow. She has wrist articulation. She has an abdomen swivel. She also has hip articulation, a thigh cut, a double bend at the knee. Nothing in the calf, but she does have a foot articulation. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if you guys have not collected any of the Boss Fight Studios figures, I'll bring in some other figures that you may have collected that are similar. Alright, so this is the Shanna figure from Marvel Legends. This was the 3.75 figure line, so you can see her next to her. So they're kind of like in the same realm, or fantasy I should say, because she kind of looks like she's old school, like I'll take you down. Good luck. Or if you guys have some of those old school DC minifigures, this is her next to Aquaman, the comic book version, and they still kind of go in height a little bit. And here she is compared to Aqualad, which is also from DC. Yeah, so here she is with her disguise on. So this is basically what she would wear into the streets, you know, when she wants to be in disguise, but you don't want to get her upset, because you know once her head starts rattling like that's when you want to run, because these snakes are about to come out. But this looks so cool. This is my new favorite minifigure. Like, she's so cool, guys. If you're into minifigs, she's definitely one that you want to collect, especially since they recently did this restock, because she was like out of stock for a while. So people were selling her for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but now she's back and she's only $25. So I will grab her up if you want her. She looks good. She said, "Don't try the queen." Yes. But if you're new to my channel, simply subscribe. Let me know what you thought about today's review. Are you into the necromancy? And do you think Shauna will be tough enough to take her down? Ooh, I don't know. Shauna better not mess with her. Ooh, Shauna. Ooh, Shauna. Sorry. Well, I'll see you guys on the next one.